Good morning guys, and welcome to this edition of Hikelopedia. As you can tell by my face and the surroundings, it's early, it's almost 6 o'clock. I'm in Puli in central Taiwan's Nantou, and just about to head off on a New Year 3-day hike. I'm going to be covering two of Taiwan's Baiyue, Xilunda and Xilunda Shan. I have absolutely no idea about this trek except a rough outline of the itinerary because my friend Daniel has organised it and we're going with a group of people, so it should be fun. And they're probably waiting for me downstairs in the reception right now, so let's go. Morning.
Mom. Yeah, we gotta bring Christmas things. I should be walking around. You know that stupid thing is like all the Chinese textbooks. That's nice weather.
So we've arrived in Shuili. It's got a famous station, it's very pretty, and we're going to catch the shuttle to the trailhead. First damping in about 10 years, I think. Need a beer to wash it down.
I mean, we travel from Puli and then we're here already.
It's Shuanglong Mindao Double Dragon Forest Road.
Oh, anh sắp tâm. Oh, người ta cái nào sẽ đi bắp. Oh, anh. Okay là. Thank you.
That's a logging truck, isn't it?
Oh.
So we've arrived at the trailhead. It's quite a fun drive, actually. The driver stopped to talk to all of his family members as they were coming up and down. Here we go.
That was maybe like one of the best trips I've ever done.
How many days is that? Okay, so we just finished a short uphill section at the beginning, and now we're on an old forest path, which, according to William, one of our co-hikers, is an old Japanese trail that was built during the colonial period. There's a bunch of giant, I think they're red cypress stumps along the trail, and if you bash the stump with your trekking pole, the fragrance is really nice. Beautiful smell. Logged many years ago. We came across a what they call a mountain rat camp in English, illegal logging. There's a bunch of big square pieces of the old trees that have been chainsawed, and obviously people were getting ready to take them down the mountain, but maybe they got caught in the middle of their mission, and so the pieces of wood are just lying around here.
So graceful, right?
Yeah. Look at the lake. It's like really that. Like I try a bite. I never tried it.
I don't want to put too many people on the ladder. Alright. Gloucester. R.
What's Gloucester?
Is it Gloucester?
Gloucester.
Gloucester. I don't know.
Gloucester.
How do you pronounce it?
Gloucester.
Gloucester? It's like O-U.
Pretty cool. Halfway up the mountain, we've got this abandoned Honda. I bet you can't get Jane Fonda on the back of your Honda. Show me the way to go home. I'm tired and I want to go to bed. Alright, so we're here at the campsite. It's called, I think, Luan An Tang. And it used to have a big greenhouse here where they used to grow peonies, according to Daniel. Hasn't been in use for a while, as you can probably tell. But it's nice to get to camp after a long day on the road.
A few moments later.
So we've arrived at camp, and I've got changed into my evening wear, and we actually got a little spot inside one of the cabins because Tyler and Ben, they were much faster than us and they got here about 2 o'clock, and so they secured a space for us. So yeah, we're safe and sound at the cabin, and we're gonna cook some dinner in a minute.
How does it taste?
The next day.
Good morning, guys. It's the second morning. There's been a change of plan because the weather's not so good. Basically today we're just going up to Xilunda and then we're going back down because the original route that we wanted to do is a bit sketchy, and don't think it's very good when it's wet. So we're just having a quick run up to Xilunda and then back down to the campsite, pick up our bags and back down to the trailhead. This peak's unusual because there's a big wooden structure here. Have no idea what it used to be used for. Maybe logging or something. Super busy on this peak. There's a big group here, and they're like, because it's New Year's Day, they're taking lots of photos and saying Happy New Year and things like that. Yeah, it was a pretty easy peak actually. It took me an hour and 10 minutes from the camp. Now we gotta rush back down because we want to try and get back to the trailhead before dark. We're back at the camp now, and where last night there was like almost 100 people. There's a lot of people here. Now it's super quiet, and it's just all the remnants of the former logging station, I guess. It was a Forestry Bureau headquarters for this area, and there's a lot of leftover logging equipment just lying around, pulleys and winches and generator rooms and all kinds of things. Okay, so this is where we stayed last night. The, what would you call it? The Hanoi Hilton. Okay, and this was our room. There was 3 people in here. And then this was the Lao Wai room. That's my gear packed up, ready to go down now. Very luxurious, I'm sure you'll agree.
If there was a way to drive cars up here, can you imagine like how it's developed and clean and hot?
It's a rip-off BMW. WSB.
It's not as dangerous as it looks.
I know the type.
Just finished the trail. Our van, I think that's our van, come to pick us up. And yeah, it was a great couple of days, although yet again the weather has shortened the goal. So I only did 1 peak instead of 2, but it was a nice peak. Bit busier than normal, but yeah, overall it was a really nice 3-day trip, including great ramen from a small place in Shuili on the Friday night, which I didn't film, but I took a few photos you can see here. Really nice place. I'd recommend that if you like ramen and if you're ever in Shuili. And yeah, the hike itself, it wasn't too difficult. The biggest difficulty of this hike is getting to the trailhead. There's no way you can get here on public transport. Most people get a Derelict from one of the rental companies and a driver who will drive you up the Double Dragon Forest Road, because you can't come up here on your own because you need a key. So you definitely need to sort out the transport. And the route we did is not the conventional route for Xilunda. I don't actually know too much about the conventional route, but this one was fun. and included a night at the former Forestry Bureau station way up in the mountains, which was exciting too. So yeah, that's it. It was a good hike, and getting ready for the long trip back to Hsinchu now. Thanks to anybody who got me a coffee this week. Really appreciate your support. If you'd like to help the channel, then click thanks down below, or go over to my Buy Me a Coffee page and see what's on offer there. And don't forget, 3 coffees or more for a free Hikelopedia patch. Alright, don't forget to subscribe, give me a like, and hit the bell for notifications. That's it guys, I've got to go and get changed now, so I don't smell on the bus. Take it easy, I'll see you next week. Over and out.